What's up, everybody? Trad West Podcast, making another quick little video about some sports media drama that's going on. And some of you might say, hey, why the hell are you talking about this? Trust me, there are parts to this that are going to loop into all the types of stuff I talk about, especially like feminism and boss babes, claiming that they've worked so hard to get where they are, when lo and behold, mm, turns out they were doing a little something else that isn't so hard to do. But the worst part of it is probably, and it's hilarious because I don't really care for Skip Bayless, but Fox Sports 1, FS1, they got a lawsuit, big lawsuit going on, named several people that used to work there or currently work there, where a hairstylist alleges that Skip Bayless offered her, well, had very inappropriate behavior, groping women, making advances, and apparently offering one of these hairstylists $1.5 million to have sex with him. And I mean, I'd like to say, like, when I first heard it, I was like, no way, no way. But Skip's a weird dude. I don't like the dude. And from what I'm hearing, the more and more I read and hear about this, is there's a lot of that stuff going on in sports media. If it's happening at FS1, I'm sure it's happening at all the other places, and the media in general. It all kind of works this way. These people all, I don't know, it's the same thing with the Epstein stuff and politicians. They get dirt on you, they compromise you with sex, because a lot of these people, Skip Bayless is married. Skip Bayless has a wife and is married, and he's over here offering some hairstylist at FS1 $1.5 million to sleep with him. Like, are you that hard up, Skip? Is your wife not giving you any? Like, what the hell? That better be $1.5 million. No. What are you thinking? So I found that laughable, that Skip Bayless is offering that much money, if true. But a lot of the other stuff, some people that work there, they said they don't know the extent of all of the claims being true, but they said a lot of the stuff that was listed in there, they were aware of stuff going on. Shannon Sharp apparently plowing all the talent and makeup artists and that work there. Apparently, he was doing it at another place he worked too. Was it CBS before, I think? So that's Skip Bayless. Don't like him. Weirdo, creep vibes. And, if he's offering a woman 1.5 million and just randomly groping them, the vibes check out. But then we get to Joy Taylor. Joy Taylor, who's always got her cleavage out, but she's got this boss babe feminist attitude. Always likes to, bring up either it's racism, her as a black woman. She's had to work so hard to get in the position she's in. She was finally given her own show. And guess what? You can tell she hasn't just worked her butt off to get where she is. If you hear any of her takes, they're not very knowledgeable in the sports world. She always has her cleavage out. She's a pretty face to look at. And she's even gone on tangents on the show to talk about how hard she's busted her butt and put in the work as a black woman in the United States, where everything's against her. And look where she's gotten. Yeah, you go, girl. And lo and behold, this lawsuit also alleges she's basically slept her way to the top. She was banging multiple people, including Acho that works there. I don't care if, she's banging dudes that work there. I mean, I don't recommend that. I always tell people you don't shit where you eat. It baffles me why people hook up with coworkers. It's just inevitably going to lead to an awkward situation at best. And at worst, it's going to be a living hell. And so I want to point out the Joy Taylor stuff because, as you know, as I always mention, I like to shit on feminism. And lo and behold, this is just another example some boss babe, acting like she got where she was because actual hard work, morals, ethics. She likes to go on rants like she's morally superior as well. Like all that, not just her, all these sports media people, especially during COVID, they're just witch hunt after every athlete who wouldn't get the vaccine. He's terrible. He's endangering his team. He's hurting his team. He's not a team player. Pushing the vaccine on everyone, taking the moral high ground. And they're all just fucking some sex fueled cult, apparently, banging each other, compromising each other, blackmailing each other behind the scenes because this man that he's an high up exec that she was apparently banging, some weird looking white dude. Maybe that's why she considers it hard work because she had to bang a dude who she normally would be out of the league of looks wise and shouldn't have to bang some ugly dude. But he's got the power and he's got the money. He can get her own show. And it's also being alleged, this part here is why I really want to hate on Joy Taylor and um, that situation is it's being alleged that she also was telling people she was having sex with him willingly, consenting adults here, but in order to get her own show, and if he did not go along with it, she was ready to make false accusations of, say, SA, and that he just threw himself onto her. So, in typical leftist Democrat feminist fashion, false claims, which happens all the time, just making it up after it was consensual, just because they didn't get what they wanted or maybe felt bad about it later. So that's despicable behavior by Joy. If true, this is alleged, but a lot of the stuff that was also alleged is true. And it wasn't a shock to me that she was banging people there in the studio and banging her way to get her own show. Like I said, her takes are of no substance. It doesn't look like she puts that much research into things. Not that she's the most knowledgeable in sports. It's very basic stuff that somebody who just follows stuff on Twitter or social media could come up with takes and steal them from other people, if not. There's no substance. She always has her boobs hanging out. She's a pretty face to look at. And lo and behold, oh, she banged her way to the top. Okay. And then you have Acho. I don't got hate on Acho. I'm pretty sure he's a single dude. He's not like Skip married. I think he's a single dude. If he wants to smash it, by all means, go ahead. But they were dating apparently. Oh, she was married at one point too. That goes into also what I was talking about. Skip's married and doing this. She was married. Now she's divorced. Shocker. I wonder why. I think the divorce happened because he found out um, of her doings with the top exec. So lo and behold, moral of the story: don't let these feminists put you in a compromising situation. Don't be stupid enough. Just say no to these bimbos. Don't be, people made fun of Mike Pence. I don't really care for Mike Pence, but people made fun of him because he's super religious and refused to like even go to dinner with other women, be alone with other women without his wife. And people were like saying he's a weirdo, he's paranoid. It's shit like this that makes me say, hey, actually, good on you, Mike Pence. You know how these thoughts can be out here. You know how these 304s work. You're somebody with any type of fame, power, money, they'll be real quick to just make up some allegations on you. And that's crazy. Like she's doing this willingly for her career and then just had in her back pocket, oh, I'll just say he forced himself on me if he doesn't give me what I want. So typical thought behavior by Joy there and scum behavior by Skip, but I don't have much I didn't have much you know, I didn't have much positive to say about Skip anyway. Like I said, he gave me weird vibes. And this stuff goes on not just in sports media, all these media places. And like I said, if it's two consenting adults just doing stuff, I don't care. But it's the fact that these people get on live TV and want to preach down to you and me. the peasants give us lessons on morality when they're just doing all this fucking weird sex stuff. Sorry, dogs went a little crazy there. But yeah, behind closed doors, they're all freaks doing weird stuff, banging each other, compromising each other, blackmailing each other, and they want to give us a lecture on morality. So, just want to talk about that. FS1. There's some good memes if you're on Twitter going around. The casting couch one is my favorite of the popular meme. But follow me on X and you can see that. All the shit posting I do over there. So, like, follow, subscribe at Trad West Podcast. Until next time, Trad West Podcast